Hello students, welcome to my YouTube channel NIKHILPTE Tips and Tricks. Today's topic is PT exam pattern. If you are new to PT, this video is only for you. If you are not new to PT, this video is also for you because in this tutorial I'm going to share how many questions you can get in your real exam. PT is updating new questions. Sometimes you will get 2 questions, sometimes you will get 5 questions instead of 2 in read aloud, whatever, right? So I'm going to explain each and everything in detail. So please watch my video till the end. If you are new to my channel, subscribe now. So here is my website. You should register on my website as well. Why? What you will get from my website? You will get a free scored mock test. Why scored mock test is important? Because before exam, you can understand your level. Accordingly, you can practice. So we have many packages. You can choose any of one as per your requirement. $39, unlimited questions, you can practice. $25, you will get 3 scored mock tests plus 1 scored mock test on your first registration, and we have other packages too. So guys, we have study plans also. Like if you don't know how many questions we have to do in a single day, you can choose that package. That will be very helpful for you. And this is my special package, Nikhil's special package. If you want to prepare yourself in just 10 days, or you have exam after 10 days and you don't know how many questions we have to do in a single day, how many questions in repeat sentences, how many questions in other sections, blah blah blah, you can choose that one. So let's start our today's session. So here is my website's dashboard. So in the PTE, basically we have 4 modules: speaking, writing, reading and listening. Firstly, I will explain PTE exam pattern. Then I will explain how many questions you can get in your real exam in 2023. Okay, so let's start with the speaking section. In the speaking section, we have 5 subsections. Remember one thing, in the PTE, some unimportant questions are also there. I will let you know. So let's start from the read aloud. Read aloud, this section includes reading and speaking scores, right? So all modules are interlinked with each other. So in the read aloud, one passage will come in front of you. You have 35 seconds for preparation. Then after, your recording will start for 40 seconds. You can see 24, 23. You can prepare in this time. It's very easy section. You just have to read, right? I'm not going to explain tips and tricks here because I have uploaded many videos. You can check it. Just write down my name before any topic. Let's say PT read aloud by Nikhil Arora. You will get all information in Hindi, English and Punjabi. And you can see, you will hear a beep when your recording will start, right? Before recording starts, you will get a beep. So here you can see. So in short, you have 35 seconds. Here you can check out. Look at the text below. In the 35 seconds, you must read this text aloud as naturally and clearly as possible. You have 40 seconds to read aloud. You have 35 seconds. Prepare this passage. When 35 seconds are over, then your recording will start for 40 seconds. Very easy section. Next section is repeat sentences. Repeat sentences. It's clear from its name, right? Repeat sentences. Repeat sentences, which means you have to repeat a sentence. The speaker will speak a sentence. Exactly you have to speak. So like this.
This is how we deliver healthcare to millions of people over the world.
Then you will hear a beep, right? Then after, your recording will start. Remember one thing, when your recording will start, right, within 3 seconds you have to start your recording. If you will not speak for 3 seconds or you will stop for 3 seconds simultaneously, your mic will be closed. So when you will hear a beep, within 3 seconds after beep, you have to speak. So here in repeat sentences, the speaker will speak a sentence, maybe long or short, accordingly you have to prepare. Then you have to speak, you have to repeat. That is called repeat sentences. This section includes speaking and listening scores. Moving next. Describe an image. Describe an image. You can see, you will get an image in front of you. You have 25 seconds to prepare yourself how you have to speak. Then after, your recording will start. Same as previously, as I told you before, you have to speak within 3 seconds when you will hear a beep sound. Okay, so you have 25 seconds. You just have to speak, and when you are done with your speaking, just click the next button. There is one rule in speaking section, guys. When you are done with your speaking, just click the next button. In the case of read aloud, you have 40 seconds, but you are completing your task or read aloud in 20 or 25 seconds or 30 seconds, whatever, just click the next button. Similarly, in repeat sentences and describe an image, when you are done, just click the next button, but don't rush. You will get a number of questions here. I will let you know how many. Retell lecture. Retell lecture. Lecture means you will hear a lecture. The speaker will speak. You will note down the key points, and you will get one erasable sheet with 2 markers in the real exam, so that you can make your notes. So here in the repeat sentences, describe an image. This section includes only speaking scores. Retell lecture includes speaking and listening scores. Okay, so here obviously you will write down some key points, because you will hear a lecture, right? And while listening lecture, you will note down the key points on your notebook. When your recording will end, when the speaker will end of the lecture, you have 10 seconds only for preparation, which is very less. Make sure you will practice a lot, because in this video I'm going to share only PT exam pattern. I'm not going to explain any tips and tricks, just the basic PT exam pattern and little bit tips and tricks. Okay, so you can see
the milk is not typical of all monasteries for many reasons. Firstly, it is very...
So you will note down each and every key point. Make sure you should write approximately 5 to 7 keywords minimum, so that you can speak at least for 20 or 25 seconds. When you are recording, you see.
Brand which most expect.
So
100 years ago.
So you have only 10 seconds. You can prepare. You can take a look for your notes. And then after, your recording will start for 40 seconds. Yes. So firstly, don't try to speak each and everything. Do not think you have to speak up to 40 seconds. If you will speak more, chances are very high to do some silly mistakes. So when you are done, just click the next button. Answer your question. Unimportant task. First 4 sections that I have explained: read aloud, repeat sentence, describe an image, retell lecture. These 4 sections are important. Answer your questions are not really important, so don't focus on it. However, your target is 7 each or 8 each, doesn't really matter. So in this question, again, the speaker will speak. Speaker will ask question from you. You just have to give the answer. Here.
What do you call the part of the theatre where actors perform?
Very unimportant question. If you don't know the right answer, you can speak anything from the question. So, what do you call the part of the theatre where actors perform? Stage. So, unimportant questions. Moving to the next module, that is summarize written text. Summarize. What do you mean by summarize? means in short. Summarize means in short. So you will get a passage in front of you. You have 10 seconds. So yes, just hold on. So here is the question. You will get a passage. You have 10 minutes, not 10 seconds. I think I said 10 seconds before. You have 10 minutes. In 10 minutes, you have to read this passage, summarize it, but there is one more condition. You can use only one full stop, which means only one line. You can use commas, connectors, obviously. So there is one more condition, minimum 5 words and maximum 75 words. So word limit will be between 5 to 75 words. You cannot use more than one full stop, right? So you have 10 minutes in that case. So this section includes reading and writing scores. Moving to essay writing section. In essay writing section, there are lots of templates. You can use it. You have 20 minutes and this section includes only writing scores. So what is the topic? You can write down maximum 300 words, minimum 200 words. If you will not write down your essay between minimum 200 and maximum 300 words, maybe you will lose your marks in your content or word length or form. One essay is divided into many subsections, further many subsections, like on the basis of your grammar mistake, spelling mistake, content, form, linking between your lines. On the basis of these things, you will get marks for your writing. I'm not talking about essay writing section only. I'm talking about for all writing sections. Summarize written text, essay writing section, and in the listening part, summarize spoken text, right? So very easy section. There are only 2 sections in writing. Now, in the reading part, this is the toughest part in PTE sometimes. Multiple choice, multiple answer. Here you will get a question. Actually, you have separate time for writing section. In summarize written text, you will get 10 minutes separately. For essay writing section, 20 minutes separately. Okay. For speaking section, I told you when you are done, just click the next button. So you don't worry about the timings. I can do it in the time or not. Maybe I may miss, don't worry about the timings in speaking and writing section, but you should focus on reading part. So this section includes approximately 25 minutes to 32 minutes. So the main thing is these 3 sections are important: reorder, fill in the blanks, and fill in the blanks reading and writing. And 2 sections are not really important. If you will not focus on these 2 unimportant sections, which means if we have mutual time, you will get more time for important questions like reorder paragraphs, fill in the blanks, and reading and writing. So multiple choice, single answer in which you can choose only one option. This section is not really important. So try to use B or C options. So let's take a look first. So you will get a question with the multiple options. Here you can choose only one because it's a multiple choice single answer. There is no negative marking in that case. So if you will read this passage, obviously it's a wastage of time. Hence you will get very less time for other sections. And this section has only 1 or 2 mark, obviously 1 mark if we are choosing one. So think about it. We have other options, other questions that carry more marks as compared to this section. So weightage of other sections are higher than these 2 sections. So we should focus on important topics. So you can choose any of one. You can randomly choose any of one, no problem. Same in the case of multiple choice, multiple answer. You will get a question with the multiple options. In that case, you can choose one or more, but there is a negative marking in multiple choice, multiple answer in the reading part. So you can choose only one, right? You can choose only one and don't waste your time. Now moving to the important topic, that's it, read aloud. You will get some options in incorrect manner or maybe correct manner. You can see, yeah. So here you will get number of options. Maybe this sequence is in incorrect manner and you have to do drag and drop like this. You have to arrange in correct manner, right? So what is the right answer? That is 5 1 3 2 4. 5 1, 5 1 3 2 4 is not correct. So see, in reorder paragraphs you can get marks on the basis of correct pair. If you will have one correct pair, you will get 1 mark. That is called partial credit system, right? You don't worry about it. You have to arrange in correct sequence like 5 1 3 2 4. If you have one correct pair like 5 1, sorry, answer is 3 2 3 4 2 5 1. So 5 1 is the correct pair. Doesn't matter you are arranging in any place, so you will still get good scores. You will get 1 mark. So that is called partial credit system. So you will have mutual time. Make sure you will complete in 2 and 2.5 minutes. Similarly, in the case of filling the blanks, you will get 2 types of fill in the blanks: reading fill in the blanks, that is called drag and drop fill in the blanks, and another one is drop down fill in the blanks, that is called reading and writing fill in the blanks. This section includes only reading scores, multiple choice multiple answer, multiple choice single answer, reorder paragraphs, fill in the blanks, reading. These 4 sections are based on reading scores only, but in reading and writing fill in the blanks, this section includes writing scores along with reading. So let's start with the reading fill in the blanks. So here you can see there are lots of options under the question. So you can drag and drop according to your situation like this. Then you will click the next button. 1 correct is equal to 1 mark, right? So now moving to next, reading and writing in the blanks, very similar to that one, but in that case you will get 4 options. You have to choose 1 correct from 4 options. So this is little tricky, but don't worry about it. I have so many lectures on reading and writing fill in the blanks in Hindi, English and Punjabi. You can take a look in your free time. So now moving to the last part, that is the listening section. In the listening part we have 8 subsections, in which 4 sections are important. Remaining 4 sections are not really important. Unimportant sections are multiple choice multiple answer, multiple choice single answer, select missing word and highlight correct summary. These 4 sections are not really important. Summarize spoken text. It is same like a retail lecture. The speaker will speak, you will make keywords on your notebook, and then after you have to write down a summary between 50 to 70 words. Here you can see, and you have only 10 minutes including your recording. There are lots of templates here, you can use it. Make sure you will never do spelling mistake, comma mistake, writing mistakes. You have separate 10 minutes for that one, but for other sections you have mutual time. Similarly, in the case of reading section, you don't have to waste your time on your unimportant section, but here you can skip. But in the case of in the case of listening, these 4 sections I'm talking about, you cannot skip. You have to listen full lecture first, like this. You cannot skip. So in that case, hear it and listen it properly. If you know the answer, click on it, go further. The main thing is you don't have to waste your time on these 4 sections. And there is no negative marking in summarize multiple choice multiple answer, multiple choice single answer. In multiple choice multiple answer there is a negative marking, same like in the reading section. Multiple choice multiple answer, select missing word, highlight correct summary. Let me open that one so that you can check it. So here you can see you can choose more than one.
Certainly.
Right? So there is a negative marking in multiple choice multiple answer as well. Make sure you will never do any silly mistake. Now moving to select missing word. Select missing word is same like multiple choice multiple answer. Then you will get a beep like this.
Build. The pyramids were almost impossible to build, but they did it. 2 things fascinate me about the pyramids are their beautiful shape and their mystery. I love looking at photos of the pyramids. When I visited Egypt, their beauty blew me away, and the great thing was I also felt their mystery. The pyramids are full of hidden secrets. history and
So you can see there is a beep after the lecture. So you have to choose the best option, right? Don't worry about it. Unimportant section. Don't waste your time. I'm just opening each and every question because you are new to PTE, so you should understand, right? Highlight correct word, highlight correct summary. So again, you will get 4 summaries and you have to choose only one.
all the evidence that is related to palliative care these days.
A speaker will speak, listen it, and choose randomly. If you don't know the right answer, so go further because other sections are really important. In that case, you have only mutual time. Okay, so fill in the blanks. Very important topic. That section includes listening and reading, writing scores. So here is the question. You will get the speaker will speak, and here is the blank. Make sure you will note down on the notebook. When you are done, again you will write down your option here. Make sure you will never do any writing mistakes.
begin with, you should be standing on the main floor of the British Library. British Library is situated on Euston Road next to some pipe crustacean press. In the foyer to the left of the information desk, it was a large white staircase. Follow this up towards the gallery at the top of the stairs. Pause and look to your left for attention. This is Robert Cotton, born in 1570 and died in 1631. Cotton was a member of Parliament, but he's mainly known as a great antiquarian collector of manuscripts. It is the government we have a great depth and the survival of many English manuscripts.
So you can see my 3 options are correct, but I missed that one. So how you can improve? You can improve only by listening. There is no template, guys. Remember one thing. So if you want to improve your listening, you should practice. I will let you know how many questions you have to practice for your good scores. Highlight incorrect word. The speaker will speak a passage, but you will get some incorrect words. The speaker will speak incorrect words like this.
Remember 2 things. First, I want you to try and remember learning how to ride a bike. Maybe you have a scar you received when you flipped over the...
So here the speaker said received, but you can see here in the passage receiving word is there. So it is incorrect. Same like this, you have to click on a particular incorrect word. Make sure you can improve this part only by listening, and that this section includes reading scores along with listening. Last section is write from dictation. Same like repeat sentences. In that case, you have to write down a sentence. So you will hear a sentence here.
A bar chart can provide useful information in data comparison.
There are 2 things. First, directly you can type, or you can write down on your notebook, then you can type. So this is all about your PT exam pattern. So nowadays, how many questions you can get in your real exam, because PT is updating again and again. Nowadays in 2023, most of the students, as per my experience or as my students experience, I'm telling you, read aloud you may get 5 to 7 questions. Please note down it. Repeat sentences 4 to 10. Describe an image 3 to 4. Read a lecture 1 or 2. Answer short question 5 to 7. Summarize the text 1 or 2. Essay section 1 or 2. Multiple choice, multiple answer and single answer, these 2 sections 1 or 2. Reorder paragraphs 2 to 3. Filling the blanks both 4 to 5. Summarize spoken text 1 or 2, and these 4 sections are also 1 or 2. Fill in the blanks 2 or 3. Highlight incorrect word 2 or 3. Write from dictation 2 to 4. So you should understand how many questions you may get in your real exam. According to your target, you should focus on important topics. If your target is 6 each, then why you are focusing on other sections? If your target is 8 each, accordingly you have to proceed. Now, how many questions? What is the actual study plan? So guys, how many questions you can do in a single day if you want to achieve good scores, right? So you can manage accordingly. So our study plan is focus on each and every topic, and you should spend 1 hour per module in a day. Means 1 hour for speaking, 1 hour for writing, 1 hour for reading, 1 hour for listening. So writing is very easy. If you know that writing is so easy, I am comfortable with this writing. So you can divide your 1 hour on that topic in which you are facing problem. For example, in repeat sentences, you are facing problem. You can divide your 1 hour into the repeat sentences, like 50% you can practice more, and for reading section you can practice more. Minimum 3 to 4 hours you have to spend. Remember one thing, if you will do 3 to 4 hours, you will be ready in just 10 to 12 days. Many students are struggling and they are practicing since long time, for 2 months, for 3 months, because they don't have a study plan. Follow my study plan, you will definitely get good scores. I hope you will get it. So read aloud, note down how many questions you have to do. Read aloud minimum 20 questions. Repeat sentences 40 to 50. Describe an image 10 questions. Read a lecture 5 questions. Answer short question, no problem. Summarize in text 2 to 3 daily. Writing section 1. If you are comfortable with writing part, so don't focus and don't try to practice every day. Multiple choice, multiple answer, just leave it. Single answer, leave it. Reorder paragraphs at least 15. Fill in the blanks, 2 types of fill in the blanks, at least 15. Summarize spoken text 5. Leave these 4 topics. Fill in the blanks 20. Highlight incorrect word 20. Write from preparation 30. Follow my study plan. I hope I have cleared all the things. But still, if you are struggling or you want to take coaching, obviously, if you have idea about each and everything in detail, how techniques work in the real exam, how we can practice on YouTube, you can learn, but you cannot judge yourself. However, there are a number of websites. According to me, you need a mentor who can judge you properly, and a teacher can tell you this part is you can improve this way, this part is very difficult for you, how you can improve, so how tricks are working, everything. So we are providing online coaching. So if you are interested to join our classes, you can contact me. My number is visible in front of you, and we can give you classes in Hindi, English and Punjabi. Our students are getting good scores in less time as well. So maybe you can also pass with good scores with our coaching, as our all students are getting good scores. Best of luck and contact us, Nikhil PTE.